Hello there, this is Sifcat. Quite a bit, we haven't made any videos related to Flutter application, so this video is all about it. In order to make an online application more easier than paperwork, while doing registration or online application, we would like to get signature though. So this video is about signature pad in Flutter application. So what we expect at the end of this video is we are going to make a Flutter application with a signature pad on it. So we can sign inside that signature pad by using our finger, and just we can make use of the clear button in order to sign it again, or else we can sign it again and save the signature in terms of bytes. That's what we're going to do. So let's start doing it. Here I'm going to use Android Studio to make Flutter project. If you're using with the Visual Studio, that's fine, but I'm going to use here an Android Studio in order to create a new Flutter project. So I'm clicking here, create new Flutter project. So it's a Flutter application, so I click that Flutter application and I'm clicking next. Here they're asking for the application name or the project name, so I'm going to name it as signature Flutter. So after that you can save in a project location wherever you like. So it's a new description, like it's a new Flutter application project. Let it be like that, and you can select the SDK path in your system as well. So after that, if I click next, it will be asking for the package name. If you have I'm just making it com example signature Flutter app. If you want to change, you can change according to your wish. So let's finish this, and the application will be initiated after the finish button. You can find a window for the tip of the day. You can just close that, and first of all, what you want to do is go to browser or Safari, and in Google search for Flutter signature pad. So if you go for a search, you can find this Flutter signature pad, and the next one is signature. So I'm not going to use this Flutter signature pad. I'm going to use this signature Flutter pub.tab. So I will be sharing this link in my video description. You can check that. All right, so inside that you can find here it's a signature pad library. Actually it's showing about how to use in the pub YAML and the sample code as well. In order to install that, what you need to do is inside the dependencies, you need to copy the signature package inside your pub.yaml. So before that, we will run this and check what it has already. All right, and then inside this, go and search for pub/spec YAML, and inside that you can find here dependencies, dev dependencies also. If you run the project, you'll be having in the run the simulator, you can find this Flutter demo homepage with a plus button. It's a default made by the Flutter itself. So now what we are going to do is I'm going to paste here the signature, and I'm going to click here pub get in order to install that YAML file. So after this, what I'm going to do is I'm going back to here for the installation process, and I'm going to import this package inside my main.file. That's why we're going to do the signature pad all there. So inside this library you can find here main.file. So above this we can paste that import package signature pad. So the next step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here for the readme, and you can find here the example how to do this. So this is the final signature controller, which means like a kind of signature controller for the pen stroke, pen color, export background color. Actually it's actually what it means is we are going to initiate the signature controller with a set of instruction what we need. So it's about signature controller with a pen stroke of width 5. So I'm going to change let it be 5 itself, and the pen color I would say it be black over there, and export background color, let it be in color stop blue. So next what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do some customization over here. So first of all, Before going to this, I'm going to change the home page header, which means the title, to, let's say, Flutter signature pad. And now shall we run and check what it does? Signature main.dart is in the file. Okay, what you need to do is again go to pubspec.yaml file and go for pubget again. Sometimes it won't be installed properly, that's why it's showing that error. So let's run it again and check what happens. Here we go, the Flutter signature pad, the title have been changed. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going back to the main.file, and what I'm going to do over here is inside this you can find this child.column, which is having the sender, and the sender widget is having the text. So I'm going to remove this all, and I'm going to bring here containers, which is for the signature pad, and also I'm going to implement a clear and save button in order to clear this signature. Okay, so what's in order to do that? First of all, I'm going to bring here a new container over here, and inside this container I'm going to give here a padding, so that all the paddings I want it in the 0. So let's say h inserts dot all, and let it be a value of 0. And the next line I'm going to do for the height and the width, which is necessary for the signature pad. So let's say width, I'm going to give it here as a 300. This is actually the width, which is for the signature pad, and the height I would say let be of 130. You can do customize whatever height and width based on your need. Alright, so inside that I'm going to bring here a child, which is for the signature actually. And inside the signature, what I'm going to do is I'm going to initiate the controller over there. So let it say initiate controller, and the controller I'm going to name it as this controller. Actually we have initiated, it's nothing but we have initiated this over there, so we just implementing inside this. So controller is controller, and then I'm going to set the height of 130 in order to make sure that the height is 130 itself. And the background color I'm going to give it here is the colors dot light blue. Here they have given the light blue of shade 50, 100, so I'm going to choose here of 50 kind, so that it will be a light, very light and deep. Here we go. And then what I want to do is I want to bring this in an outer circle, which means I need a border decoration over there. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do is after the signature implementation, I'm going to wrap it inside this decoration, which means an outer box. So in order to do that, we can give a decoration like box decorations, and let's set the border, and on the border for all the border colors dot all, and the color I would say that colors dot gray. That's the outer circle color actually. And next what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this radius for this box actually. So let's say box decorations, you need to give a comma there, yes, and say box radius. uh, the border radius which I want to bring it over here is about 12, and circular border radius dot circular, and let's say 12 over there. And the last one is colors dot white, which means it's nothing very necessary, but if you want you can go. So let's say color colors dots wise. That's all for this box decoration with signature. Then what I'm going to bring over here is a new container in order to initiate the row which is for button save and clear button. So I would say next container, sorry, new container. Let's say of padding, add inserts from left, right, or bottom. I would say left 0, top, sorry, left will be of 40, and top I won't need more space, and the right I would say 40, and the bottom let it be of 0 kind. And the next one is I'm going to bring here the height and the width. Let's just say a height of 60, and width of the same like a 300. It's a container height actually. And then inside that I'm going to give their alignment, which is for the alignment I want to bring it in the center. Alignment dot center. And then I'm going to bring here a child, and inside that child I'm going to implement a new row. Actually use a row, nothing is but we are going from left to right, and column is nothing but from top to bottom, simply like that. You just need to remember like that itself. So inside that row I'm going to bring what's for a new container. So in order to do that I'm going to main axis alignment, and main axis alignment will be of I don't want this, I want space between, which means that it will be an equal space between 300 width. That's what it means for. And the next I'm going to bring here a children, which is having new containers for each of them. So let it say like children, and inside the children I'm going to bring here a child, which is for a material button actually. Let's say material, and it will be of shape and size, and I want to bring here the shape which is required for that. So let us say shape will be of rounded rectangular border, and I want the border radius to set, and so border radius, let it say border radius dot circular. It came twice, and the radius I want to bring it over here as 12. And then what I'm going to give here an elevation, which is of 0.0, let be of 1 otherwise. And then I'm going to bring here a color, which is of color dot, let's of 0x. I just giving a default color inside that, and the clip behavior I would like to give there as a clip.anti-alias. Alright, so that's inside this elevation. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring here, we have missed something else here. It'd be like this. Child material. Is there everything right? Uh, oh, I need to bring here a new container as well. So let it say container, and inside that container I'm going to give a padding settings which is for the edge insets. So let's say edge insets dots from left, right, bottom. So I'm going to do here 0, and the top will be of 10 and 0, and bottom will be of 0 as well. So I want to bring this child material inside this new container, so I'm just click and cut this and bring it inside this container, so it'll be right now at the moment. Yes, so alright, clip behavior, we need to give here CLIP capital C. Here we go. And then I'm going to bring here a child as well. So inside this child, it's nothing but a material button with a minimum width, and that's what it's going to happen here. Is it's a material button. Material button, and I'm going to give this material button with a minimum width of 100, and then what I'm going to give here, it's a height I need to bring over here. Is height is, let it say 32 for time being, and then I want to bring here the color, which I'm going to set here this colors dot red color inside that, and then I'm going to give here a child which is for the text I want to type over there. So let's just say new text, and inside that text what I'm going to give here is a string which is for the clear button. So let's just say clear, and the style I want to bring over here is style with the textile with the you can bring whatever style you like. Text style, oh sorry, text, it should be capital text, capital text with the style, and inside the text style I'm going to bring here family phones, and family phones I want to bring here like Montserrat. It's actually we don't need to spend more time on that, but I just make it quick around this regular, and then I'm going to give here font size which is for uh, the text which I mean, font size I want to bring over here is let it say 10, and then I want text color. uh, uh, I'm going to give here the text color as colors dot white, because I'm giving the button as red, so text should be in a light color, so I'm giving here a white text inside that. So last what I'm going to do here is I want to get on tap on pressed what you need to do, or if the text is printed over there. So in order to do that, here font family, I'm going to give here a comma as well. On pressed, what I want to bring over here is I want to get for a state. So inside that on pressed, I want to give the set state, or else I can remove the set state, and for time being, let's say under square controller dot clear. This is a function which is from signature itself. So that's what it happens here. And inside that on pressed, we need to give here like this, so it'll be fine, or the errors will be removed. So this is actually happen inside this first container, which is having the clear button actually, and is having in the material with a rounded circular of 12 radius, and the material button finishes here, and the container you need to wrap it inside this, and the row finishes over there. And next what I'm going to do here is inside this container I'm going to give here a fixed width and height. So in order to do that, I'm going to give here a width of 100, and let's say height, which is I can say let it be of 42, and let's run this and check what's we have done so far. Here we go, I have the clear button over there. So next is what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the save button as well, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring here a new container. Inside that children, I'm just copying and paste it over there, and change the text which is for clear and name it as save, and the color I'm going to do as blue, and the text color all the remain same. And what happens on press is I'm going to change this controller.clear, and I'm going to bring it over here that asynchronous. Actually I'm going to bring here the controller to save the signature in bytes. So I need to do that. What I'm going to do here is, if we're going to check that if the controller is empty or not. So in order to do that, I'm saying that controller if is empty or not. We need to check that is empty or not. If it's not empty, I'm going to print that data in bytes. So let's say final, and it's of uint 8 list, and name it as data, and it will be equal to await. And what we're doing is going to print that controller to bytes, to png bytes. We can convert that to image as well, but I'm printing it as bytes. And then I'm going to print here like that data, so that we can send to the API if needed. In terms, it depends on your need. Alright, so that's all, and let's run this and check what we have done so far. I have here an error which is for the unit int. Let's check for that. We need to import this data library, so the error will be removed. And then if we try to run, here we go, I have it the clear and the save button. So let's start to sign that over there. Here we go, I have here this pen stroke of 5, that's why it's too much with this. And if I want to change the pen stroke into, let's say 2, and let's run and check. Here we go. And then if I try to sign something over here, and I can even clear this, and if I want to sign it again, and if I will save this, let's check for the console. Here we go, I have printed the bytes over there. So that's all. It's pretty nice and simple, and it's very easy to do. That's all in this video. And this signature, we can use this bytes or image data to send it to the API, and this is very useful library. That's all in this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you.